As we discussed yesterday, The Rock did a video while he was in his car. Now, what he spoke about was very, very interesting, and I want to get to this part of the video because he said sidelining Henry Cavill's Superman was done, that you can't have a DC universe without Superman. Now, he made it sound like he was talking about the old regime. But is he talking about this regime as well of James Gunn and Peter Safran? Could it be that The Rock and Henry Cavill are fighting for their DC futures and that's what that video was really about? It's very, very interesting, isn't it? Because everyone's screaming, oh my God, The Rock's the man doing videos for us, the fans, you know, saying bad things about the previous regime. Well, is he? Or is he talking about this regime? He's talking about building out the JSA and things like that. But I think you don't make a video like that unless you're desperate. What was the point in that video? He spoke about the disappointing box office of Black Adam, saying he'd rather it be higher, but it's okay. And it's not just about box office. It's about, you know, home releases and shit like that. Well, actually, they don't make judgments like that on the home release sales. You know, they want to make money from them, and if they didn't make good money from them, they'd be highly disappointed. But the theatrical box office is how they make their decision making going forward. And ultimately, the Black Adam box office simply wasn't good enough. But I'm not here to talk about that in this video right now, right here today. I'm here to talk about the fact that he was bigging up Henry Cavill's Superman as the best Superman of all time, but being respectful to the other actors. And he did say, especially Christopher Reeve, which was really good of him to say. Now, for me, Christopher Reeve is the best Superman, but whoever thinks Henry Cavill's the best Superman, a Superman I love, by the way, that's cool too. But I don't think it was about him being genuinely respectful of Henry Cavill. I believe this man, the Dwayne The Rock Johnson, is fighting for his DC future. And it could be that Henry Cavill is also fighting for his DC future. And that's probably the reason The Rock did this video. He's trying to spin the fact that his film has been a disaster financially. And, you know, it being released in the United States digitally is just part of the plan. He said it was just a business plan, right, to upscale the movie. Listen, the reason it's been released, you know, digitally in America while it's still in cinemas in America is because of the disappointing box office, and they're desperate. Yes, it was a tactical plan. It's apparently #1 in, you know, in the iTunes charts and things like that. It doesn't really matter if it's #1. Ultimately, we're all us DC fans are going to buy a copy digitally of Black Adam. And I've already pre-ordered the 4K. I do that with every DC movie, whether I like it or not. I've said it before, Black Adam is an enjoyable, entertaining movie, but it isn't a particularly well-executed movie. And it had a disappointing box office. So I think that video is a desperate act from a desperate man. Again, trying to use Superman. Look, he's saying, I brought Superman back. I did this for you, the fans, because I love you. No, you didn't. You knew your movie had issues and you were using Superman to upscale the box office, and your plan failed. And now Zaslav, Gunn, and Safran are looking at themselves saying, well, Henry's Superman didn't really do much for business. Is that a problem? So they could be saying, does that mean Superman's not relatable, or that Henry's Superman isn't relatable enough? Only time will tell, everyone, but I do think that video does send out a lot of red flags from The Rock. It sounds utterly desperate, and I think The Rock is fighting for his future, and maybe so is Henry Cavill. This has been Movies TV Man. I'm Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wife. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss this beautiful perfection. And I'll see you again in the next video. Until I see you again, goodbye, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.